Are your AI agents actually secure? Finding out usually means hiring expensive security teams. But I found a free tool that can act like an exact real red team. It actually writes working exploits to prove that the hack is actually real. And in this video, I'm going to be building my own Strix Explorer, which visually explains how it actually does the security test completely running locally. Hello everyone and welcome back to Build with AI series, where I cover local and free AI tools to build practical AI projects. So let's see what this tool actually means for the developers and builders. The tool we are looking at is Strix, which is basically an open source penetration testing tool completely powered by AI. So instead of just running basic checks, it acts like a real human hacker trying to break into your own system to find weak spots before the bad actors do. The cool thing here is that it operates autonomously, which means you just have to point it at a target and the AI agent will actively try to find all the vulnerabilities in your own application. If you have ever used any older security scanners, you know that they just give you tons of fake information. But Strix is different as it actually uses real exploit validation, which will only flag an issue if it can actually prove that the hack is working, which saves you a lot of time. And it doesn't use a single AI either. It has a multi-agent orchestration team, which means it can spin up a whole team of AI pen testers where each agent handles a different part of hack and they talk to each other to figure out the best way to kick in. And once it finishes kicking in your app and hacking it completely, it also gives you auto fixes and reporting, so on its own it can generate the code that is needed to secure your app, so you can just copy paste the solution and secure your code immediately. To do all this, the AI is actually given a full hacker toolkit. For example, it uses an HTTP interception proxy, which is powered by Kaido. This lets the AI pause, read, and change the data traveling between your browser and the server to find out all the hidden flaws. It also has an automated browser exploitation as well, which means the AI can open a real browser in the background and test if your site is vulnerable to common attacks, where the hackers can steal your user data or force the users to click hidden buttons. And if the AI gets deep enough, it can even use an interactive terminal. This shell access allows the AI to run system commands directly, helping it build more complex exploits just like a human security researcher would. And here is where it gets crazier. Strix already has its own independent Python sandbox, so if the AI thinks it found a bug, it will actually write a custom Python script inside this safe environment to test the exploit and prove that the vulnerability is actually real. And before the AI even attacks, it does a deep reconnaissance, which means it maps out your entire digital footprints, finds out the hidden subdomains, and figure out exactly what technologies your server is running so it exactly knows what weapons to use. And when it comes to the bugs that it can fix, it can cover all the major ones. It actually looks majorly at the broken access control, testing to see if a regular user can somehow trick the system into giving them admin powers. It is also very good at finding all the injection attacks, which means the AI will try to sneak malicious code into your search bars or your login forms and see if it can trick your database into handing over your sensitive information. And it also goes after the backend server side as well. It tests for the serious server-side vulnerabilities where a hacker might try to trick your server into reading restricted files or running dangerous codes remotely. And one of the hardest things for all the security scanners to find out is the actual business logic flaw. But because this tool uses a smart AI, it can actually understand how your app works and try things like manipulating the payment gateways or breaking the normal user workflow. And the way it organizes the attack is actually really smart. It uses distributed pen testing where one AI agent focuses entirely on gathering information, while another agent takes that information and focuses purely on breaking all the locks. And because we have such dynamic coordination, the AI agents share their discoveries in real time. So if one agent finds a small bug, another agent might combine it with a different bug to create a massive security breach. So this is actually acting like a professional red security team. Now to use this tool into your own local projects, you just need to run Strix command and give the target as your own local code base. For my coding environment, I'm going to be using Google Antigravity. If you don't have it installed, just go to antigravity.google/download and download the installer according to your own platform. But if you have some other IDs as well like VS Code, Windsurf or Cursor, you can follow along the same steps that I am showing right now. Then for the AI brain of our project, I'm going to be using Ulama software. So just go to ollama.com/download and download the installer according to your platform. Ollama is used to run AI models completely local on your own system by downloading all of their weights. Now once you are in Google Anti-Gravity, you can copy all the code files and the README file that I will be putting in GitHub link in description and pinned comments to get started with the project easily. So here I'm keeping a dummy app logic here in this dummy target.py file in the dummy app folder, which is just a simple vulnerable Python script which will be used as target for demonstrating all the scanning capabilities of Strix. Now to install all the dependencies for this project, we just need to run these three simple commands. First we'll install all the Python required libraries. Second will be used to install our Strix agent into our own system. And the third will be a local Ollama model which is Q1 2.5 code R1.5b. This is just 1.5 billion parameter big, so it can run easily on any consumer hardware. So I'll just copy all of these commands, open the terminal by expanding this below pan and pasting them here. Now while these are installing, I will go over the main app.py logic which will build my final app dashboard. So the model that I'm going to be using is Q1 2.5 coder like I have already shown. And the thinking mode I'm keeping as false just to get faster responses, because inherently these models think a lot before generating any response, but just for this quick demo I'm disabling this thinking mode. But if you want better accuracy at the cost of more generation time, you can turn this on. Then all the requests will be sent to the local Ollama URL of this localhost 11434 port, so there are no API costs involved and no data ever leaves our system. And for the AI brain of Strix, I'm going to be using the same model name that I've defined here, so Strix will only use the local Ollama models. Then I'm going to be defining the dashboard page. I'm keeping the page title as Strix Visual Explorer and the page icon as an owl, which will be displayed on the top left of the page. And on the main landing page, I will have a title that this is a Strix Visual Explorer and a subtitle that this is a visual interface for Strix, the AI pen testing tool powered by the local Ollama models. Then I'll give an info that this is the current LLM model that we have selected, and the thinking reasoning tag is this one. So if you change any of these parameters on top, the dashboard will be dynamically updated. Then user can give their target URL or local directory. For example, I will be keeping the dummy app here, so the Strix agent can go to this dummy app folder and check all the code files in it. Then once the user clicks on the Start Pen Test Scan button, there will be a spinner loading button in the dashboard indicating that we are initializing the Strix agents. Then in the Python environment, I'm going to be setting all the Strix configurations, like this is the LLM that it has to use. These are the API servers and the API key that it is using. So we are just giving the dummy keys of the Ollama only here in the API base and API key, because all the requests are sent to the local Ollama servers instead of the cloud AI servers like Cloud or ChatGPT. Then I'm keeping the reasoning effort as low, again just to get the faster responses. And I'm going to be building the same command inside the code that I have shown on the GitHub repository. First I'm going to call Strix, and in the target I'm going to be giving the target path that the user is defining. And then using the Python subprocess library, you can directly run the command inside the code. And once we have the result in this result variable, I'm going to be printing that as st.code in the dashboard, which will display the whole text in a code-like format. And then using the read library, I'm going to be removing all the kind of different special characters and saving the final report in this output.md file. So I'm generating this md file because later on you may need to review this report or forward it. So only keeping the output in dashboard is not useful in those cases. So I'll just open an output.md file here in a write mode and write all the clean text that is generated by Strix library here. And once the report is saved, I'll just print a message that the report has successfully saved to output.md file. And if Strix library gives the return code as 0, which means there are no vulnerabilities, I'll just print that the scan has completed successfully, there are no vulnerabilities found. Otherwise, I will say that the scan has completed, but there are some vulnerabilities in code. In case if you get this Strix running error, you just need to ensure that you have installed the Strix library by running the pip install Strix agent command. So now to run this dashboard, we just need to open the terminal and paste the streamlit run app.py command, which will launch the Streamlit application in our own local browser. So now you can see that the page icon, title, subtitle, and the current LLM configuration are displayed here. I just need to give my target URL or the local directory and click on the Start Pen Test Scan. So now it is initializing the Strix agents using the same dummy code that I have given in this dummy app folder. And now it has generated the full output.md report in the same local directory. So the quick scan mode is completed and the vulnerabilities found are 1, that we are directly using some eval commands inside the code. So it is saying that the application insecurely passes untrusted user inputs directly to the eval function. So if the user gives any kind of vulnerable prompts, Like let's say if they just give the import OS command here and trying to find the whole system name, they can just call the file and put the argument like this, and the eval mode will directly evaluate all of this system configuration. So it has given the remittance guideline next that never use eval to process the user supplied data. You need to evaluate the Python literal securely. So instead of using eval, use the est.literal eval. And if any mathematical expressions are expected from the user, then use a dedicated expression parser and sanitize and validate all the user inputs against a strict allow list. So if we have such kind of allow list, all of these kind of commands will be directly rejected. So it has given me this complete report on a simple dummy application code that I had given to it. But even if you have a huge database, you just need to provide the path in the Streamlit dashboard, and similar kind of report will be generated by the Strix agent tool. In the README file, I've also listed down some different use cases, like you can use this for local code review, which we have done right now. Then you can also do some web app assessment by directly pointing the tool to a staging URL to find all the vulnerabilities. Then you can also do continuous testing, where as soon as we are integrating the code, there will be some scheduled checks that will be placed by using this Strix tool. Then we can add another AI layer where we can validate all the vulnerability findings by verifying them against some proof of concepts. Then we can also educate and learn about all the security tests by passing this tool to a known kind of app code. Then on top of this project, you can also add some more features, like you can directly display a PDF or HTML on the Streamlit dashboard instead of downloading this output.md file. Then you can add some historical tracker where on the same code we are going to check what is the history of all the tests that we have conducted using Strix tool. And Strix also supports multiple agent personas like a recon specialist, exploitation expert. So in the UI we can add some drop-down selection where the user can select their own agent persona. And we can also have some custom testing instructions that the user can give. Let's say if they don't directly want to check all the prompt injection tests, they can pass on their rules to the scope of the Strix agents. Then you can also add some CI/CD configuration, where on the scan repositories we can directly add the GitHub commands like GitHub Actions or GitHub YAML files with a simple click of a button. So that was Strix, an incredibly powerful AI agent that can automate high-level security checks for your own applications. All the code file and the README file with the step-by-step instruction on how to set up the project will be available in GitHub link in description and pinned comments, so you can grab them right now and start building the project easily. Let me know in comments if you have some suggestions for me to build more local AI projects, and follow the channel for more such AI builds, updates, and workflows.